What's going on, guys? TTL here. We had a decent day yesterday. I'm going to go ahead and recap yesterday, and then I'm going to give you guys a code that you can use to get a free week of VIP. So make sure you stay tuned, guys. Let's get into it. So, yesterday I gave out 6 free props. Today we're going to give out 5. But yesterday we went 4 and 6 in total. The two losing props were Joe Ryan under 1.5 walks allowed, and then the Walker under 5.5 hits allowed. Now Walker barely went over this. So did Joe Ryan, but his line was only 1.5. So I kind of expected if he did go over for it to be just by point 0.5. But unfortunately, Walker did go over by point 0.5 as well, or it could have just been a sweep day. But Senzatella under 3.5 strikeouts cashed with ease. Dylan Cease over 3.5 hits allowed, that cashed with ease early on. Clay Holmes, he went forever, it seemed like, but he did great. He did a great job. The only run he gave was when he literally had a walk into a hit by pitch into a walk. So, and then he gave up either another walk or a hit, but ended up cashing for us pretty easily. And then Shane cashed with ease as well. They won 16-1, which was crazy. But great day yesterday. Now, the free week that I'm going to give you guys, you just go to the WAP. The link is in the description or in the pinned comment, and you click join, and you're going to click the $14.99 per week option, and it's going to ask for a promo code. You're going to type in week 100. So WEEK 100. And that's going to give you 100% off on your first week. So that's going to give you guys the opportunity to get a free 7 days in the Discord. Now, once you do that, what you're going to do is you're going to click join Discord on this left hand side. Click that join Discord button, and that will allow you to type in your Discord username and get your Discord connected. And once you connect your Discord, you will see. Let me go ahead and just go to the general chat or the free prop section so you can see. But you will see the VIP official plays section, the VIP chats section, all of this stuff in the Discord. And that's going to give you access to all of that. So make sure you guys are getting in that Discord after you get your free week so you can access those picks. Now, yesterday in VIP, we did have a great day. We cashed this 3 unit 3 pick for a 4x, and then we cashed this 1 unit 3 pick for hitters. We actually went 5 out of 6 for hitter props yesterday. Overall, yesterday we had a 65% prop hit rate. We went 1, 2, 3, 4, 11 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 11 and 6. So 11 out of 17 props we. That should be 65%, right? Yeah, 64.7%. As always, guys, I'm going to give out my free props over on Underdog, though. Underdog has been blessing us lately. We've been absolutely crushing it. I've had withdrawal after withdrawal after withdrawal on Underdog lately. So if you guys do want a free month of VIP after your free week, feel free. Sign up to Underdog using the code TTL. Just 3 capital letters, TTL, and you do get a deposit bonus of up to $1,000 as well. But let's get into the props, guys. We're going to head over to predictive profits, make sure all these props are loaded up. And what we do is we use predictive profits for all of our research. Predictive profits is a website I created. So I know exactly how the algorithm works, exactly how everything is calculated. And let me tell you guys, if you're not on predictive profits, it's a game changer, literally. You can use code TTL50 for half off your first month if you wanted to try it out. But if you do your own research for props, this is an amazing tool that I would definitely have at my disposal. But let's go ahead and get into it. Um, Let me pull up all my props. Get into it. So first off, we're going to take Connor Gillespie. We're going to take his under 4.5 hits allowed. Now this is a 0.9x over on Underdog. He's versus the Diamondbacks. I really like this prop today. This is probably my favorite prop of the day. And when we take a look at predictive profits, we can see hits allowed for Connor Gillespie. We're going to just search him, so that's all we see. We can see it's minus 145 on sportsbooks, and based on those odds, we're getting a 59% implied probability. And what that means is, since sportsbooks are giving it a minus 145, the sportsbooks think that this prop is going to hit around 59% of the time. Now, we have him hitting 100% of the time. Now, the reason for that is because I can use limited stuff for my data. I do not calculate odds into my projections, right? I use last five, last 10, who they are against. I use like head to head matchups, the batter lineup they're against for pitchers, or the pitcher they're up against for batters. I use all of that information, the weather of the day, all that. But Connor Gillespie has not much data to go off of, right? He's gone under in every single game last year and this year, but that's only like 7 games. So obviously, it says 100% projected hit rate. It's not going to be a 100% hit rate. That's just obvious, right? Like Jacob Wilson earlier, he's a batter for the Athletics. He had gotten a hit for like 11 games in a row to start this season. So a lot of games he had like a 96% projected hit rate just because of that. But obviously he's not going to hit 96% of the time. It'll probably be closer to like 80. But anyways, Connor Gillespie this season he's gone under in all 3 games with an average of 3.7 hits allowed per game. In 2024, he went under in all 3 games he played as well with an average of 1.3 hits allowed. Now I will be adding how many innings they pitched as well, so you can kind of see all that information. But Connor Gillespie under 4.5 hits allowed. He's been crushing it this season. And although I don't think he's going to get many strikeouts, see, he might get over this 3.5 line. He might not. It's kind of 50-50. I do think that he will stay under both the earned runs allowed and the under hits allowed. So I'm going to take the under hits allowed just because it's a 100% projected hit rate. Let's lock this in together, guys, and let's move on to prop number 2, which is going to be Ryan Feltner. And I guess I'll do that on Underdog first. And we're going to take his under 2.5 walks allowed. Now, this one is a 0.82x, and this is versus the Dodgers. And that's the only thing that scares me a little bit is that it is versus the Dodgers. But I'm loving these props enough to continue to take this. We can see right here it's minus 180, so the implied probability is a 64% chance of this cashing. We have him projected to go under, and we have a projected hit rate of 91.21%. So let's go ahead and look at this. We can see he's gone under in all 5 of his last 5 games. He's went over in 9. I'm under. I apologize, under in 9 of his last 10 games. The one time he went over was by 0.5. And in 2024, he went under in 86.7% of games. 26 of 30 games, he went under. This season, he's played 3 games thus far. He's went under in all 3 of those. We have him projected for 1 or 2 walks. So we have a projection of 1.63 based on all the past data. So we can assume 1 walk or 2, either one. But a projected hit rate of 91% of the time for him to go under 2.5. So let's go ahead and lock this in. Ryan Feltner, under 2.5 walks allowed. I know he's versus the Dodgers, but I think that if he's versus the Dodgers, he's just going to end up giving the hits. I don't think he's going to end up walking. Let's go ahead and lock this in, Ryan Feltner, and move on to our third prop of the day. Our third prop is going to be Justin Verlander, and we're actually going to take his over 4.5 hits allowed versus the Phillies. Now, this is a 0.86x, and there is good reason for that. When we search him up, we can see it's minus 165 on sportsbooks, so a 62.26% implied probability. We have him projected to go over around 79% of the time. So we're going to go ahead and check him, add him to our slip builder over here. And when we click on him, we can see he's gone over in 5 straight games. He's gone over in 8 of his last 10, and the 2 games he went under was by 0.5. In 2024, he went over 58.8% of the time, 10 of 17 games. And he had an average of 5.8 hits allowed per game. Now, this season, he went over in all 3 games with 6 hits allowed, 5 hits allowed, 5 hits allowed, 3 of 3, with an average of 5.3 per game. We have him projected for just around 5 or 6 hits allowed, with again a 79.27% projected hit rate. Now, it is versus the Phillies. The Phillies have a great lineup, so I don't think we're going to have any issues here. I like his over 4.5 hits allowed, and I honestly don't hate his over 2.5 earned runs allowed either. So either one of those, if you want the full payout to take the earned runs allowed, that's fine. I'm personally just taking the over 4.5 hits allowed though. Fourth up, we're gonna have Kevin Gosman, and we're gonna take his under 5.5 hits allowed. And I hate taking unders because I don't know if you can see behind me. I have a Max Fried signed baseball from when he was in the Braves, and then I have an Ronald Acuna Jr. Poster as well, signed poster. But I love my Braves, but Kevin Gosman under 5.5 hits allowed. The Braves haven't looked insane this season. They've been looking pretty bad, even though they have a great lineup. But 5.5 hits is just a big number. It is Kevin Gosman, and although he's been a little bit iffy last season and this season as well, 5.5 hits is just a lot of hits, and I don't see him going over that. I took the under. It's a 0.93x, so we're almost getting a full payout for that. And again, I hate betting against my Braves, but I'm loving this prop today. And when we search him up, we can see the under 5.5 is minus 140 on sports books, and we have him projected for a 73% projected hit rate. So when we click on this, we can see he's gone under in 5 straight games. He's gone under in 8 of his last 10. And this season, he's actually been looking pretty decent with an average of 3 hits allowed per game. And he's went under in all 3 games. Now, last season, again, he looked really iffy. A 54.8% hit rate on the under 17 of 31 games. He averaged 5.3 hits allowed last season. But hopefully he can keep this hit rate that he's had this season 100%. Go under today. Again, a projected hit rate of 72% based on all of this data. We have him projected for 4 hits allowed, which sounds pretty accurate to me. So let's go ahead and lock in Kevin Gosman on the under here and move on to our 5th and final prop of the day, which is going to be Luis Castillo under 2.5 earned runs allowed. Now, this one is again almost a full payout, a 0.92x. And when we take a look at this, on predictive profits, we can see again a minus 140 odds on sports books, 58% implied probability. We have him hitting 73.5% of the time. And when we take a look, he's went under in 5 straight. He's went under in 7 of his last 10. This season, in the 3 games he's played, he's went under in all 3. And last season, he went under in 60% of the time with an average of 2.4. So right at that line. We have him projected for 2 earned runs allowed today, maybe even just 1, but we have him projected for 2, a projected hit rate of 73% on the under 2.5, and he is against the Reds, so I actually like this quite a bit. Let's go ahead and lock this in today. These are my 5 props that I'm giving you guys for free, and I'll actually go ahead and I was gonna put a unit on it, but we already have 2 3 picks using all 5 of these, so I'm actually not going to. Maybe I should, just in case we sweep. We'll see. I might end up putting a unit on this exact 5 pick. I may end up not. The reason that I didn't give you guys one of these picks, I'll go ahead and show you one of the 3 picks we posted, is we have a discount. So we took Schwellenbach from 4.5 to 3 strikeouts. So that's why I can't use that 6th pick. I can't give you guys that 6th pick, but we did use him. If you do have a discount that you want to use on Underdog, I would take Schwellenbach from 4.5 to 3. I'm loving this prop today. So, but we're gonna go ahead and stop it there with these 5 props, guys. Let's go 5-0 today. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. Hit that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button, and guys, take advantage of that free week of VIP. Code WEEK100. Sign up on WAP for the week, $14.99 a week. You get a 100% discount for that first week. So you get to try us out, try that VIP out for a week. And as always, guys, on Predictive Profits, use code TTL50 for half off your first month. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.